Hello again, guys. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I gotta let you guys know something. They want masculinity dead. And I'm not okay with that. I'm far from okay with that. They want masculinity dead. Now, let me explain. The Tate brothers, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, okay? Let's say the crimes that they did were true. These were all allegations and stuff that happened 10 years ago. I'm not supporting them, I'm not saying what they did was right. I am saying they tried to rebrand themselves in the past 2, 3 years as the masculine force because they realized that holy shit, these elitists. Look at, let's be honest, look around. Tell me if I'm lying. Look around. What do most men look like? Skinny, fat, skinny in general, or just fat. They don't even look like men. They just look like blobs. And this is not me fat shit. I'm not doing any of this shaming shit, but I'm being honest. And everyone knows I'm telling the truth because it's true. No, men aren't men anymore. Men don't have the values that real men used to have. Men aren't even revolting. Why do you think they want to kill masculinity so bad? Because when you do that, there's going to be no revolution. The only people in history that ever revolted were men, real men. There's no revolting going on now. And it upsets me because I'm like, am I the only guy other than the Tate brothers? And look, maybe, let's say they're guilty of all the crimes, human trafficking, CP, whatever. Awful crimes. You know, we see that, but you know what? And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm so on the fence about the Tate brothers. Like I said, I was a huge fan back in 2022. I'm not gonna lie, Andrew Tate changed my life for the better. He helped me through. His breakup advice was A1. It was great. The advice he said, you know, when you're heartbroken, go to the gym, be the best man you could be. They don't want to hear that shit. And let me make a good point. Everybody on the Epstein list, it came out like damn near a lot of all these famous names that we know, all these famous names. Why have none of them been dragged through in and out court like the way Andrew Tate is? So you got to ask yourself, whether you like the guy or not, why is he being dragged in and out of court? Why is he being thrown in jail? You think these people that do way worse than Andrew Tate ever did in his past, they do way worse than what he did. And I'm not sticking up for Andrew Tate. I'm just saying they did way worse than what he did. And none of them are facing any allegations or anything like that at all. And we all know in the back of our heads that the president of the United States is one of them. He is a PDF file. I don't agree with everything Tate says. I don't agree with what they are. I don't agree with, there's a lot of videos of Andrew Tate self snitching, all that, whatever. At the time, he had to have been on his high horse. But there's no revolution anymore. There's nothing. Every man, 100% of men that I come in contact with these days are fucking losers. They don't work out. They don't eat healthy. They don't even try. They don't even do their own research. Why is everyone just believing the narrative of these mainstream media fucking shit? It's a shit show. Why do people acquiesce? Why are people just blindly walking in to this fucking cage? They're just blind. Oh yeah, it's fucked. Because they're scared. I'm not scared. And honestly, this is my true beliefs. Andrew Tate is kind of showing us what's going to happen to all of us. The last of the real men. You can say what you want, but he's showing us what's going to happen to all of us. It's inevitable. You think they're gonna put up with my ass when they want all men to be gay and queer and feminine, soy boys? It's not even in my DNA to be that way. I can't be that way. Like, why the fuck would I, as a man, want to be a fucking femboy or one of these queers that are just acting gay for clout, putting on a dress? All these celebrities. Have you guys noticed all the famous male celebrities? You can go do your do. Please do your. I advise you guys. I love you guys. Do your own research. There are men out here putting on dresses. They put it right in front of our faces. They're putting on dresses. They're doing gay shit. It hits the subconscious of the youth. Because the young guys, these young guys, they don't know any better. Kind of like how I didn't know any better when I was getting in all my trouble when I was in my early 20s. I didn't know any better. I was just trying to be like the hottest rapper out at the time, which was Chief Keef. I was trying to be like him. Let me go gangbang and do this stupid shit. Look how that turned out. I got nothing but trouble, wasted tens of thousands of 20 of thousands of dollars trying to fight for my freedom. I've been clean for 10 years. I am still clean to this day. But you got to ask yourself, why do they want masculinity dead? They don't want men to be men, and it's fucking pissing me off. No, I'm gonna be a man. I'm not gonna feel sorry for it ever. And I think that's where Tate's head lies. Like, yeah, he made some mistakes when he was young, and they're pretty bad. If they're even true, let's go ahead and go out on a limb now. The Tate brothers still have not been charged at all, and you got to take that in mind. Excuse me. The Tate brothers have not been charged at all for anything. And they've been drugged in and out of court, in and out of jail for how many years now? 3? Almost 4? You should ask yourself, man, if they were really guilty, wouldn't they? How long does it take to be proven guilty? 4 years? I don't think so. If they really had something on him. And yes, there are videos of him self incriminating, talking about how to take advantage of women and stuff like that. But to me, that is not as near as bad as what the people in the Epstein files did. They would take kids and they would give them fruit. They would give them grapes. You know, read between the lines. You guys know what I'm saying. And then they would off them. And you know, it's sick. It makes my stomach hurt thinking about it. What they did to these kids. And these are like, we're not talking about 15-year-old, 16-year-old girls. We're talking about literal 5, 6, 7, even younger than that. Probably. Actually, yeah, even younger than that. You know, we're the last of the resistance. I feel like everyone that subscribed to this channel, I love you very much. But we are the last. It's us or nothing. And people they're too afraid to die. They're too afraid to speak out. It's just like, what are we doing? You know, I had to make this video tonight too. This will make up for me missing on Monday. But masculinity, they want masculinity dead. Why do you think the system pours so much money and energy and time into feminism? Women, girl boss. Girls can do everything men can do. No, the fuck they can't. That's why men have built everything and women haven't built shit. That's not in their biological fucking aura. Women are biologically built to be nourishers, to take care of a family, to have kids. Men can't have kids. We can't pop out kids. That's women's superpower. But no, feminism comes along and tells women that no, you could be just like men. And then they believe it because women are, I'm not shitting on women, but they're dumb. They will believe that shit before they believe real men. But you know, the sad part is there's no more real men. There's no more real men at all. There's no more real men anywhere. Go look for them. They're nowhere. You have to tell a real man what to do these days. You have to tell a man what to do in general. It's fucking pathetic. Real men know what to do. I know what to do. Boom, boom, boom. I can't stop thinking about this shit because I know my time is coming. All of our times are coming. You get to choose. You think being a safe little soy boy sheep, you think you're going to have a good life doing that? No, they're going to kill you too. They're going to off you too. They're going to. You're just going to be the very last end of it. And that's how you want to go out? You want to go out being a little bitch? God knows. You didn't stick up for yourself. God will be like, I made you a man and you wimped out. You became very feminine. You took the shots, you took the pills to make you more like a female. You did all that shit. Masculinity is dying and it's systematic. It's done on fucking purpose. And it pisses me off. Everybody should be outraged. Every man should be outraged. This is not how America was built. This is not the American values that we were brought up on. This is not it. This is the quite opposite of it. Men are not supposed to be weak, docile creatures that listen to women. The Bible literally says Eve bit the apple. She got tempted by the serpent, the snake. She got tempted. Now, like, this is not a video of me sticking up for Andrew Tate. I'm just trying to talk about masculinity. And he is the closest thing. He was not perfect by far. Nobody is, but he was the closest, biggest figure of masculinity. He stayed in great shape his whole entire career online. He talked about fighting, going to combat, making a lot of money. He wanted you and me to be rich and have a bunch of wives and a bunch of kids. The system doesn't want that because they want full control over us. Excuse me. But that's just the way it is, man. That's just how these people operate. These people are fucking disgusting. These people are fucking disgusting. And they want men to be docile, weak ass creatures. Because who starts revolutions? Do women start revolutions? Fuck no. They don't do shit but sit on their ass and just get shit from men. Real men. And I'm not saying they're useless. I'm just saying that's what they are. That's what they do. It's the fucking truth. I don't know why people get so mad about it. That's what they do. Women sit on their ass, look pretty, put on some makeup, and get fucked by real men. And then these days, women are just as fucked up as the modern men. Men are turning into women, and women are turning into men, and it's systematically done. We need to stand up, guys. We need to start a revolution as soon as possible. I'm serious. Because it's not going to get better. It always gets way worse before it gets better. And we're not looking at good times. And Donald Trump is a fucking sellout. Anybody that supports Donald Trump, get the fuck out. Don't subscribe to my channel, please. Please don't. Because if you haven't been keeping up with what he's been doing, he is a pawn for. It's sad I can't even say it. The country. With the star. That country. Well, I'm gonna post this because this needs to be heard. I love you guys. Please like if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to. Comment. Leave a comment in the comment section if you want me to make more videos like this. But this is the topic that I'm super passionate about because this is what we're dealing with in real time right now. So, peace.